A lot of girls, they've seen my face on TV so many times that that's what they want. They want to be associated with that person. It's the fame that get these people. It is not me. It's the fame. Because I've watched females look at me when they didn't know who I was, and I can see it, nothing. And then as soon as somebody whisper who I was, it's this glare in their eye. You make yourself want that person, you know?
How do you feel about that?
I don't understand how people could stand next to you 1 year, and next year they cannot stand there. They just going crazy screaming. They just can't take it that you're right there. But just last year, I was in the same club, walking around lonely like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't get a date, couldn't get nobody to dance with me. I was too skinny, too something, and now he's just adorable. He's just, oh.
Guys, you see how things change with Status? Tupac hit it on the head. You know, bro was only, what, 25 years old, 25, 26 when he passed away. But he knew early on, he recognized the transition, as any man will recognize the transition when it comes to this, and you learn female nature. And this is a prime example of female nature and the herd mentality that women have that it seems like recently I've been covering on a lot of videos. But before we get into this and we unpack this, it's your favorite everything, JR Wisdom. Hit that like and subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. Let's run it up to 100,000. Quit playing with me. Yo, shout out to Tupac, man. Tupac, icon, legend. You know, he hit it on the head with this in terms of female nature and how they operate. And you can say, well, this applies to anyone famous, so on and so forth. No, not so much. When it comes to women, as I always say, women have a herd mentality, fellas. If one woman says a certain thing about another guy, women are naturally competitive and they are easily influenced. They're very impressionable by other women. Hence why if you want a woman to do something, you can get one woman and send her to get her to do it for you. And she'll be able to convince that woman, because women trust other women's judgment. They trust what other women like, their preferences and things like that. And they try to follow suit because that's just how they are, fellas. So in the case of this, like he said, and this is a thing that a lot of you guys are dealing with, right? You can't get a date. You're maybe broke. You may be funny looking. You may be skinny, whatever have you. You don't have a lot of things going for you. You know, you're not what some would consider attractive. You're having a hard time with the ladies. As he said, he couldn't get a date. Status changed. He worked on himself, pursued his dream, pursued his purpose instead of these women worrying about getting a date. And within a year, things changed around. Like, women are excited just by you because they know about you. They know about status. They know about your clout, your position. This is why it's so important, fellas. It's not even a cheat code. It's just about life. It's just about being you. Women are attracted to that. Women are attracted to status more so than money because they feels like they go together at the end of the day. Or they can leverage it, or they just want to be next to it. Women, regardless of what they say, women like status. Women like status. You could really be broke at the end of the day, but if you got money, that's dope too. That's why a lot of women will sleep with the man of status and he never give her a dollar. Meanwhile, you're whining and dining her, taking her out on dates, doing all this incredible stuff, and you're not shifting the needle any, really, in terms of her liking you or her wanting to do something with you. A lot of these guys she'll sleep with immediately because of where they are in on the totem pole in terms of status. They look at this man as something that it's not really a challenge, but something that's out of their league completely. She knows that this type of man is better than her, and it's a certain excitement that comes with being this person because of the status. She almost feels like she's a special guest or chosen, as opposed to just a regular dude. That's why when you're always available to a woman or you're pursuing her, women need to chase. They don't like to be chased, fellas. Like I did the video, and I'm bringing it up again. I did the video with Just Pearly Things where she talks about this. You could have a man say Lizzo is bad, or this chick is gorgeous, or this chick is gorgeous. Men aren't gonna be like, yeah, she is fine. No, we don't think like that, but women do. If a woman is unattractive and she's got money and status, that doesn't make us still want to get with her, other than if we got going to use her for what we can. But it's not the same with women. This guy, she'd automatically want to sleep with him just by another woman saying something about it. So this Tupac exposed this video. I mean, this probably was what, 90, 92, 93 when he did this, maybe. But this is ages old. This is millennia old, guys. So that's why we a lot of these guys, these dating coaches, they try to hammer it into your brain. Don't chase these women. You chase your purpose, because that's what being a man is about. That's what women are attracted to. A man that doesn't need them, a man that's solid, a man that has aspirations and he's pursuing them regardless. He's good with or without her. And fundamentally, that's what's going to turn her on, and she'll drop the panties for a dude like that. That status is a heck of a lot of time, man. That status, not a heck of a lot of time, but that status is something else. Status can change. You have a lot of people whose lives have changed overnight, and they shifted the paradigm in terms of women getting after them. This is something, guys, you got to come to terms with. The sooner the better. You know, the less you pay attention to it, the easier it comes. When you pursue your purpose and all the rest of that stuff you don't get that much energy into, it'll fall into your lap unsolicited. It'll just appear. These things appear out of nowhere. Other things, when we talk about manifestation, which I'm getting into that, you think about it over and over. It's not like that with women. You may see that woman, but it's not like they're going to be falling in your lap when it comes to manifestation. You can sit there and think about a woman all day long, and it's driving you crazy. You manifest objects and how you want your life to be, but not a particular woman that's going to be like, oh, she's going to fall in your lap. It's passively, fellas. It's passively. You know, concentrating on it is just going to push it further away when it comes to women. So don't get so caught up in the BS, fellas. You know, improve yourself, become the greatest version of yourself. And a lot of guys have tapped into this, and they realized that this is easy once they figured it out. Once they figured out their life path and what it is that they're supposed to be doing. Women is just a side dish, as a lot of fellas have said in the past. It's just a dessert in this life. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Let me know what you guys think about this video and what Tupac had to say. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. It helps to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And with that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I haven't put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.